Good day, I'm Kenneth B. Sidilio from BPED 2D. Now, I'm going to discuss to you the history, terminology, equipment, and facilities of football. What is the origin of football? Modern football originated in Britain in the 19th century, though folk football had been played since medieval times with varying rules. The game began to be standardized when it was taken up as a winter game at public school. Who invented the game of football? Walter Camp. The man most responsible for the transition from this rugby-like game to the sport of football we know today was Walter Camp, known as a father of American football. As a Yale undergraduate and medical student from 1876 to 1881, he played halfback and served as a team captain, equivalent to head coach at the time. When did football start in the world? The sport of American football itself was relatively new in 1892. Its roots stemmed from two sports, soccer and rugby, which had enjoyed long-time popularity in many nations of the world. On November 6, 1869, Rutgers and Princeton played what was billed as the first college football game. So, let's move in equipment. Basic equipment worn by most football players include helmet, shoulder pads, gloves, shoes, and tie and knee pads, a mouth guard, and a jock strap or compression short with or without a protective cap. What is the most important equipment in football? Helmet, of course. The most important item on any football equipment list is a helmet, which protect the head from injury during games and practice. Helmets are designed to protect the head from impact caused by flying balls as well as blunt force from the ground and other players. So let's move in facilities. The goal. The adult soccer goal is 24 feet wide by 8 feet high. Overall feet dimension. The overall dimension is 100 yards long and 60 yards wide. Also, 360 feet 11 in by 246 feet 1 in 110 by 75 meter. Midfield line. The middle of the field is divided lengthwise by the midfield line. Center circle. In the center of the field, there is a 10-yard circle which defenders must stay out of the start of play. Penalty area, also called the penalty box. A rectangular box 44 yards wide by 18 yards deep is centered on the goal. Fouls committed in the area may result in a penalty kick. Penalty mark. The penalty mark is 12 yards from the end line inside the penalty area where penalty kicks are placed. Goal area. The goal area is a box 20 yards wide by 6 yards deep inside the penalty area. Also centered on the goal, this box marks the area from which a goal kick must be placed. Corner kick circle. A 1-yard quarter circle is marked on each corner of the field, indicating where a player must place the ball prior to a corner kick. So let's move in terminology. All ball. This is said when a player attempts to tackle the ball and connect with the ball rather than the player. Back of the net. A commentator favorite to describe the ball crossing the line and hugging the net, in other words, a goal. Ball to hand. The claim that contact between the head and the ball is inadvertent, therefore it should not warrant a free kick. Bicycle kick. The movement by a player where they jump up, throw both feet in the air, and hit the ball in the pedaling motion to send the ball in the opposite direction they're facing, also known as the overhead kick. Boot it. The instruction given by the teammates of a player them to kick the ball with full power to get it away. Box-to-box player. A player that can successfully play both sides, defensive and offensive, of the game. Brace. A word to describe the achievement of a player that scores 2 goals in one game. Scoring a brace is the way to go when using it is a sentence. Chip shot. A shot that is kicked from underneath the ball to provide some arc for it to go over the opponent. Class act. A player or manager that deserves praise especially with their attitude and manners of the field. Clean sheet. The accolade a team goalkeeper earns when a full game is played without conceding a goal. Clears. Cleats. The plastic or metallic bumps on the sole of football shoes also used for the shoe themselves. Clinical finish. A top-notch shot that leads to a goal. The sucker of the goal is called the clinical finisher. Cracker. A breathtaking football match or an outstanding goal, mainly from a long distance. Dive. The exaggerated falling move of a player beside the referee in order to win their team a foul goal. Dummy run. An off-the-ball run made by an offensive player to create space for his teammate with the ball, used to trick opponent by pretending to move towards the ball. Flip-flop. The dribbling of the ball in one direction after faking the dribble in the other direction with a bogus body movement. Also known as the snake bite for being resembling a snake agile attack on its prey. First time ball. Transferring the ball to a teammate with one single touch when a pass is received. Flick on. A move where the offensive player hits a moving ball with their foot or head when it's passing by them without controlling it first. Game of two halves. A clinch that commentator resorts to when a match has consisted of two halves with huge disparities in character and score. So that's all for today. Thank you.